Hello, and welcome to a shared podcast journey on where we are and where we want to be and all that jazz in 2024. Now, one thing about making a podcast and talking to the camera about stuff is that it's really easy, right? You haven't got to do anything. You just got to sit here and talk to the camera. If you look good, it's a big positive. If you're I say rich. You don't need to be rich, you just need to have some gear. Maybe better than the gear I've got, because I'm talking to you on a 2011 MacBook Pro via the webcam. The mic's alright, but you basically need a bit of gear. You've got to be able to afford an internet account and pay your ISP provider. And you need a bit of charisma. You need to be good looking and have something to say and be interesting. You can be two of those things. The being good looking is the least important. You need to be interesting and have something decent to say, a bit of charisma. And what I want to say today, apart from the fact that it's great to make cheap videos, right, and not bust my balls making fucking videos where I spend hours like Jack Nicholson defending that wall, right, on Audacity or on fucking Movie Maker 6, because as I say, I'm quite old school. Putting stuff together that is basically unappreciated, right? It doesn't really get anywhere. It's good for me. I mean, I like H.G. Tudor, right? Now, the guy's a success, talking about narcissism on his site, and he does it for his legacy, right? Which is something I've always said about me. So maybe I'm a narcissist. Not a narcissistic psychopath, or I've got narcissistic traits. There are different, you can be an out-and-out narcissist, like his favourite subject. This is H.G. Tudor, by the way, is Meghan Markle. And she's an out-and-out narcissist, right? She's got no empathy. She can't love anybody. She's a complete control freak. It's all about control and a facade and different bits and pieces that he puts labels on to discuss the subject of narcissism. And we all have narcissistic traits. Nobody's a saint, If you're in an air crash and you climb over the back of somebody instead of saying, climb over me, it will help your exit go more smoothly, Everyone's got that kind of self-preservation interest at heart. One of my self-preservation interests is to up my subscriber account. I've been kind of stuck at, where are we? I suppose I got to like 580 and I've put on 60 subscribers in 2 years. Now, it may be that my videos are crap and that I'm shite, right? And I accept that. That could be the case, I mean, I might have a big gob, but I'm not perfect. I'm quite well, I'm not as fit as I used to be, put it like that. My knees aren't great, and I'm not in the best of physical condition that I was. And even when I was in great condition, I wasn't I was a bit of an arsehole. But anyway, here we are in 2024, and it's all about entertainment and being entertained and finding something that you can sit down and listen to for 10 minutes, and then it's like, okay, what else can I listen to for 10 minutes? If it's like whatever. Me here, what do? I never watch French TV. I don't really listen to the radio much, French radio, because I find it kind of depressing. I do like some French radio at some times of the day. But in general, the mainstream media, as far as reportage of news goes, it's depressing. And I feel like I know a lot more than them, because I'm plugged into the English world as well as the Francophone world. And I listen to the the news that they give, and I think, that really is made up to fit an agenda. So I want to grow my channel. I want to provide you with something to sit and listen to for however long this runs, and then you can like go and click on something else and maybe come back and maybe subscribe to my channel, and I'll do some more of this stuff and talk about things as I see them. Play a bit of djembe. Talk about my most recent escapade with That's Backwards. Maybe it'll come out so you can read it when the video goes up. But basically it's Steve Coogan, the man who thinks he's it. And I uploaded the entire 1 hour 40-minute video onto this motherfucking MacBook Pro that's got a kernel panic problem, and it crashed so many times during the production. Then I sort of gave up. I came back to it after 4 months and finally put it together, added a clapperboard introduction sequence. But clapperboard, Steve Coogan, Man Thinks It, Take 7, the date, an outro with me ejecting the cassette itself from a nice video player. Uploaded it, and I got a copyright claim immediately from the BBC, banned worldwide. And I immediately decided to appeal, and I went to the fast track of an appeal, where if you appeal and the claim is upheld, or the claimant pursues the claim, you get a strike. I've got no strikes on my channel. I've had histories of strikes, so I've lost 2 channels in the past. Lost my channel in 2009, lost my channel in 2014, 2013 when I started this channel. So I've got no strikes on it. I thought I'd go for it. You got options. Why do you think you got a claim on this video? Is it because you've got a license? Is it because you have added something artistically to it? Is it because you've got permission? Or is it because some other reason? 4 reasons. None of the reasons really fit what I wanted to say. So I thought, well, I've got a license. You then go to a page where you can expand on that and say, what's your license? So my license is my own license. I've got as much right to a license as the BBC. This video copyright belongs to Steve Coogan and Phil McIntyre Productions, which this webcam won't be able to pick up, but it's down there somewhere. And it's got fuck all to do with the BBC. And I got a strike the next day. So I wrote to the claimant. I looked him up on LinkedIn. I looked him up on Google. And I said, what's going on? Give me a strike. What's the crack? Who owns this copyright? 'Cause it's got Phil McIntyre and Steve Coogan. We represent... Steve Coogan owns Baby Cow. Steve Coogan owns Baby Cow. And BBC Studios have made an investment in Baby Cow. And they protect their investment. And thank you for understanding. We're glad you like Steve Coogan. Piss off and die, because we don't give a shit, basically. So let's see if I got the email here right. And hello, I've got a channel on YouTube, NetLife. I uploaded a copy of The Man Who Thinks He's It and received an AI generated copyright claim on the material. It says on the packaging that it's owned by Steve Coogan and Phil McIntyre. Can you confirm BBC Studios do own the copyright of this 1998 material and show proof of? I've written to Coogan's agent and asked for information on this matter. I didn't expect to make funds from getting the upload. I've less than 1,000 subscribers, so I'm not entitled to anything anyway. Any adverts would come to you. The reason I uploaded it was because I think Steve Coogan's a great talent. Look forward to hearing from you and have some clarity on the matter. And I got this kind of automated reply back from BBC Studios, the content and brand protection team. So that was it. There's no person. It's just like, kind regards, the contact and brand protections team. Right. So it's like, hello, thank you for reaching out to us. So straight away I'm like, fuck me. Reaching out, you know. You're dealing with some 27-year-old who thinks they knows everything because they've done a degree. And all they know is how to copy and paste American expressions. Right, thank you for reaching out to us. Baby Cow Productions is Steve Coogan's production company. And we protect the content as part of BBC Studios' investment in Baby Cow Productions. Rewind that, listen to that again. While we love that you love the work, uploading significant amounts of programme, brackets, no matter how old, close brackets, does hurt the creators. We hope you understand. Kind regards, content and brand protection scheme, written in fucking art font. Hello, the team. Thanks for the fast response. Okay, so Steve owns Baby Cow. Well, that's good to know. Thanks for the confirmation. I have two questions. And the second question was, can you remove the strike? First question, can I upload a non-significant part of the video? Say 10 minutes. Say 10 minutes. Brackets, not any character performance, but more the intro with Simon Pegg's voiceover, Steve in the dressing room, and other backstage interactions. Didn't need a bracket there, but hey, I don't employ a proofreader, right? Because there's no closed brackets, but I didn't need a bracket anyway. So yeah, can I upload a non-significant part of the video, which is the video that's not on part of the video that's not on Baby Cow, which is the hilarious introduction by Steve in his dressing room. He's pulling up in the Ferrari, Simon Pegg voiceover. It's really good, and it's not on YouTube. So if the answer's no, I'll edit the video and upload the clapperboard intro and VHS eject and add an explanation to viewers as to why there's nothing more interesting in the upload than a clapperboard intro and a cassette eject. If the answer is okay, I'll thank Baby Cow and BBC Studios for the upload permission for the parts described above and give full copyright and credits in end title. Thanks again for the fast feedback. Best wishes, James. I didn't get a reply for 7 hours or so after the first reply, which is pretty instant. And so I say hello again. I would appreciate a genuine reply from you on this matter. I consider myself a creative YouTuber, not someone who produces junk. And so I ask again. You say not upload a significant amount. What does that mean? You know, what the hell? You can upload stuff, or well, you can see, you can judge, you see what it says. Right? Not so like, yeah, 5 minutes is fine. Obviously, not a significant amount. What the fuck? You know, we're talking legalities here. If they own the copyright, if they've got reasons to come onto Google and say enforce these rules for us, then it's all or nothing. You can't. It's just bollocks. Do you own the copyright or not? I feel like I'm being beaten over the head with a stick by a bully organisation hiding behind complicit legalese. Can I please have some respect and a conversation? Regards, James. Hi James. In answer to your 2 questions about the copyright strike was the one. We are unable to give permission for owners to upload BBC content in the way you describe. As I, mystery person, am sure you can understand, we have to preserve our relationship with our global licensees, who are unable to share content of such duration. Again, this thing about duration, right? Regarding the strike, we do not retract strikes unless we issue a takedown notice in error. Or whatever. We're sorry you feel this way. However, we're a small team that has a huge catalogue of content to protect, so we are unable to get back to every email from the public immediately. We hope you understand and we consider this case closed. So I've sent them back a couple of emails to that. Hello again. So I can upload the small selection I mentioned, the intro dressing room scenes that I asked about previously. As you've mentioned, significant uploads, of which my upload was indeed significant, running the whole 140 minutes. Okay about the strike, if that's the way it is. You will still be able to monetize the video. I do not expect to receive anything, blah, blah, blah. It belongs to Baby Cow, not mine. Furthermore, I won't be uploading any more Steve's material or anything else that's covered by BBC copyright. Never have before, never bothered it again in the future. I don't see how this would hurt the BBC or the artist. It just gives Steve Coogan more exposure. And as they won't find any of his content on my channel, they will go to where it exists. You know, there's just one fucking upload. Right? The difference is I want people to see a snippet that to date hasn't been uploaded by those who run Baby Cow. Apparently, Steve Coogan runs Baby Cow. Well, if Steve Coogan runs Baby Cow, then my name's Karen fucking Clayson. If I don't hear back from you, I'll assume it's a no, but I will say that you have twice said you don't allow uploads of this duration significant and content of such duration. So really, I expect to hear back that I can upload 10 minutes max. You tell me. If I don't hear back, well, let's just say, no wonder we're in the shit world we're in. When a few people in an office decide to restrict content to one sole channel, even if they would still get all the revenue. And also, you should just say, no uploads of any duration, period. I hope to hear back from you. I didn't hear back from them, so a day later, today, I wrote back and said, hello, no reply to my email from yesterday. I guess you're all busy sitting around the office while YouTube AI blocks videos left, right and centre for you. I asked about uploading a segment. You say, we are unable to give permission for users to upload BBC content in the way you describe. As I'm sure you can understand, we have to preserve our relationship with our global licensees. For fuck's sake. Who also are unable to share content of such duration. It's that thing again, right? So I go on. So you can't give permission, but I can upload the content of such duration and will be doing so. Basically, I'm saying, fuck you, I'm going to upload the stuff that's not on YouTube already, and it'll be about 10 minutes long. And we'll be doing so. Thanks for nothing, as you and your small team do a great job there, fighting crime, etc. Well done. So, I've got a tickly throat. That's just typical. Yeah, that's my kind of like copyright strike this week, and I have lost 2 channels in the past because of copyright. Prince. I made a fantastic video Marathon Man, set to Joy in Repetition by Prince. That motherfucker. Prince. And then Supertramp. Multiple Strikes. And Van Morrison. I mean, really, those three miserable motherfuckers, they caused me to lose my two lovely accounts. And anyway, I made a video earlier actually, and I didn't press the camera, so when I stopped the video it actually started recording, and everything I'd done I thought it didn't record. And I might have mentioned the fact that I've been practicing playing djembe, and I did play some. Every day I practice. You don't want that. You don't want. That's okay. But trying to get speed up is what it's all about. And if you're right-handed for writing, you might find that it's easy to play right-handed. It's just relaxed. But when you try and play the same with the left, it just doesn't feel as relaxed. It's just not natural. Literally the best way I can describe it. So you've got to get that naturality into you. I think one of the last uploads I did was me playing recently Jim Crochet, and in the studio version of that, there's a nice kind of djembe intro into it. Anyway, oops. If you'd like to see more content like this, i.e. cheap and fucking cheerful, we're not too much balls being busted about production values and thinking about things to make, right? Which, if you, as I said at the start, if you're old school and you've got old stuff, then I don't know. Life's kind of difficult at the moment, because if I go out and film with my camera, then I have to respect the laws in France. And the laws here say that you don't have, if I walk about with this big fucking camera, I ain't got the right to film people. So you know, I've kind of filmed a lot of bees and birds and animals and cats, and it ain't got me very far, really. I'm not overly complaining. I suppose I want 1,000 subscribers, and then I'd like to make some money from YouTube and just please people, you know. Just give people something to watch and go, okay, yeah, that was alright, yeah. Saw that for half an hour, it was good. I just want some recognition and some reward. It doesn't have to be a lot monetarily, but at least something. And not feel like I'm being censored. Because to be honest, that's what to be honest, I mean, I'm always honest, at least on YouTube. It's kind of what it feels like, you know, post the pandemic, into climate change, bits and bobs. Even just saying that, you know, the video could be flagged up as being misinformation, fake news. You know, we're living in very horrid times where nefarious people seem to rule the planet. It is crazy when you look at how, say, like the Belgian Congo and so like colonialism and the way that Africa was carved up in the 19th century by Portugal, not so much Spain, France, Britain and Germany, and Belgium with the Congo. That raping of the planet, those wars that were fought and that continue to be fought, while we, the arseholes, are told to recycle plastic, to car share, buy an electric car, right? They tell you to buy an electric car and also to car share if possible. I mean, can you imagine anybody that's got the money to buy an electric car, they're going to give a fuck about car sharing? That's the kind of stupid nonsense world we live in. And in France, it's like, well, we've got to get rid of some more of these migrants because we've got the Olympics. So it doesn't matter if you say I agree with climate change. I agree that the climate has always changed. Who wouldn't say that? Climate has always changed. It's just a fact. If you go around in a self-flagellating, masochistic way of we're going, and also a kind of arrogant way, by we're going to show the world how it's done. We're going to lead by example because we're France, right? We're going to show those. I won't say it, right? The word starts with a W, ends in S. It's got 4 letters. Second letter's O. Third letter's G, right? We're going to show those guys how it's done. Because it's all just bullshit, right? Everything today is bullshit. It really is. We are being led by donkeys who do the bidding of arseholes who want to like fight wars and, you know, start trouble in Russia and start trouble in China. Because there's money in it. And also the Club of Rome think there's too many people in the world anyway. Maybe not all the Club of Rome, but certainly some of their members, you know, they're looking for 1 billion people on the planet. And there are too many people on the planet. We are overpopulated. And yet you have a Catholic Church that says contraception is bad, that you can't take contraception. Meanwhile, contraception for cats, to give them a pill every month so they don't come on season, they've cut in half the amount of pills you get. So you used to get 12, go to the chemist, because you can't buy it in the supermarket. Oh no, it'd be too easy, right? No. You go to the chemist. Go to the chemist. Oh, we ain't got it anymore. They've pulled the supply. There's a problem. We're waiting for the new supply to come in. I'll go back a week later. 6 pills instead of 12. The price is about 50p less, 50 centimes less. That's the reality. Being fucked up the arse and told it's for the planet and, you know, you got to like it. Meanwhile, the reality is that, you know, all that lot, and that's the problem. That's why you get no one voting. That's why that's why you've got, like, in France, they've recruited 10,000 more people in the army. Gens d'armes. People of arms. Gendarmerie. They've even got a gendarmerie opening this fucking village next year, 2025. Because people are pissed off. Farming protests, God knows what. And if we have a hot summer this year because of El Nino, then, you know, it's going to be like, well, there you go. We told you the planet was going to... Why is Barack Obama living by the sea? What's going to happen to Monaco? Why are they spending all that money redeveloping Monaco if the sea levels are going to rise and we're all going to die? We're just being gaslit. Like... And the only thing that they can do is to say, let's stop them talking. Don't talk anymore. They can't say anything because... So, this has been a cheap video to make, cheap production, no effort at all. If you'd like to see more content like this, then leave a comment and I will make more videos like this. So, see you later. Bye bye.